I grew up in Sacramento, California.
Sacramento,
Yeah.
and you have, tell us about your family.
I guess the most outstanding part of it is my dad is a convicted felon. So he served 5 years in prison for armed robbery. And he was a very violent person. I guess that kind of goes hand in hand. So growing up was kind of a difficult environment. And my mom took the majority of the abuse, but it was a difficult environment.
And you have, it was you and
One
your sister?
older, yeah. And so my dad made it clear that his legal obligation to us was done when we turned 18. And so when we turned 18, we were out of the house. And so my sister was older.
Let me just ask you, I'm curious now, your father was in prison for 5 years at San Quentin during what age?
Before I was born. So he got out of
before you were
prison
born.
and married my mom. Yeah, and which was her first mistake. So, but she didn't know it at the time either. But yeah, so we always laughed that he had a room with a view, because I know San Quentin's in San Francisco Bay, and so at least he had a room with a view. Anyway, so my sister turned 18 in August after she'd graduated from high school, and so she was out on her own. Unfortunately, I turned 18 in February, so I still had 4 months of high school left. So I was homeless the last 4 months of high school.
And where did you sleep?
A variety of places, obviously. So I kind of, you do the stints, the couch surfing, so girlfriends, an aunt. My sister was out and had an apartment with some girlfriends, so I slept there a little bit. But anyway, graduated from high school, went to community college because I didn't have any money, sitting in calculus class.
What was the community college?
American River Community College, yeah, in Sacramento. So I have very fond memories of that, because at that point, community college was free. Like literally, you just had to pay the $20 parking ticket, or parking permit, that was it. So I was in Calculus 2, because after you take Calculus 1, you take Calculus 2. After Physics, you take Physics 2. So I was just doing what you do, where you just keep chunking through it. So I was sitting in Calculus 2, and this guy who wanted to spark up a conversation, he said, hey, what's your major? And so I said, I'm undeclared. I don't have a major declared. And he said, well, you ought to be an engineer. It's the highest starting salary you can get with a 4-year degree. And I was like, holy cow, I'm going to be an engineer. And I had no idea what an engineer was. So I was like, this is great. And so I literally left class, calculus class. I went down to the counselor's office, and I said to the counselor, I'm here to declare my major, and I'd like to be an engineer. And she said, that's great, hardware or software? And I was like, crap, he didn't say there was more than one. And then it got all very complicated, because I thought software sounds better than hard. Why would you do hard if you can do soft? And so I did software, and then I couldn't get a scholarship because I wasn't hardware, so I said that was a typo. I'm actually a hardware engineer. It was all crazy. But anyway, it's a miracle I'm here.